F150 Ecoboost. It's a 3.5 Ecoboost. Just gonna show you how to do the oil change. It's very simple. And yeah, we'll go over that. Okay, so for the oil change, all you're gonna need is 6 quarts of full synthetic oil. I use Mobil 1 full synthetic 5W30. Get an oil filter, good pair of safety goggles, safety glasses, the oil filter wrench, a 1/4 inch 8mm socket, then a 3/8 ratchet with, I think it's 15mm, yeah, 15mm socket. Have some clean rags. You're gonna need a catch pan. I used the creeper to slide up under the truck easier, and I lifted it up, put it on jack stands, just so I could get under easier and film it. So that's all you're gonna need, and then save the old oil and take it to a auto parts dealer to recycle. So first thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you've got your brake engaged, okay, and give it plenty of time to cool down. You don't want to change the oil with it hot as can be. And go ahead and pop the hood, which I'll show you as well. Pop the hood. You got it right here. Simple as that. Pop the hood. You see the hood's popped. Reach under here. I think it's on this side right here. The lower side, you can do it with one hand. That piece right there, push it to the right, that's up the hood. Okay. I've got mine jacked up. I've got it on jack stands. Always use jack stands. And you have your oil cap right there. And it's 5W30. Okay. So simple as that. Have it jacked up. Make sure that you use jack stands. I jacked it up just to fit under easier with a creeper. And what I like to do is I like to take this oil cap and loosen it just so it's easier for it to drain out. So we'll do that too. And then you've got your oil filter down in this spot, which I'll have a light to show in a minute. And while you're in here, you can always pop your air intake. Look at it. You can take it out, make sure it's clean. Mine's newer, so I know it's clean. It's good. Everything's good. Make sure your battery's clean. You can go ahead and put more windshield wiper fluid while you're here. Clean off the engine if you want, anything like that. Alright, so now we're up under the truck. Okay, and this is from right at the very front. You've got over here, if I can get you to see it better. You're going to want to use a shop light or something like that, or anything well lit. And then the black piece right back here is going to be your oil filter. This piece right here, usually it should only be hand tightened, so you should be able to take it off easily. If not, they have sockets for it. First, dust shield right here. What you need to do is lay your shop light here where it gives you plenty of good lighting. And you've got this dust shield right here. This is what you're going to have to remove to do your oil change. You've got 4 8mm bolts, 2 in the front, 1 here on the right, 1 on the left. Okay, you're going to take those off with your 8mm socket and move it to the back. You're going to do this lip right here. It's got a piece that slides into here, so once it's all off, you push back. It's as simple as that, and it'll come off. Try to wear safety glasses, because more than likely something's going to be falling when you take this off, some dust and stuff like that. So just take it off and push it to the back. So now all 4 8mm bolts are loose. So the spot I told you before just pushes back. You can literally just let it fall and push it out of the way. Okay, so now you can see you got your engine here, and you can feel it. It's warm, but it's not hot where it'll burn you. You got your transmission on back. So this is the bolt you're going to want to remove. Make sure you have a catch pan, something, make sure it's lined up where it'll catch. Okay, so once you've got your catch pan put about exactly where you want it, you're going to take your 15mm wrench or well, ratchet, and you're gonna break it loose. Let's see if I can set it up for you. All right, set up. Will hit once you break it loose. Make sure when it first comes out, it's gonna shoot out far at first, and then you want to make sure once it's lightly spilling out that it's not getting on the ground. And you're probably going to spill a little, but that's normal. So have your rag ready, and a lot of times just hold pressure, pushing the end towards like you're going to turn it in. Alright, so now we're going to use this tool for the filter. It's usually not that tight where you can't take it off by hand, but we'll go ahead and use it anyway. So you're going to go up in here. You're going to place it on it. Make sure it gets a good lock on it. And start screwing it loose. Okay? Like I said, have your... Okay, so we have the old plug back in, the new oil filter on, and now what we're going to do 6 quarts. It calls for 6 quarts of oil for the truck. 4 and 5 like it's nothing, and then be careful on this. Make sure you want to be right on that line, a little bit over, not much. But I use full synthetic Mobile 1, and it calls for 5W30. So make sure they both match, so they didn't give you the wrong thing at the auto parts store. And then mostly take your filter we have in the background right here, and you're just gonna fill it up. Simple as that. And while filling it up, just make sure to check for leaks. You should have gave it plenty of time to make sure that any leaks you may have had where you made a mess, you clean that up so it doesn't make you think it's the new oil. But you should know from new oil. Alright, so now after you've made sure your drain plug is tight, your oil cap's back on tight, and your oil filter is on and tight, you're gonna be in display mode. Display mode, you're gonna click OK, and you have multiple options, so you'll just scroll till you get to it. But it's engine information. It'll tell you how many or what percentage of oil life you had left. So what I did is you're just gonna hold this, and that's not accurate on what it is right now. So you just hold it until it resets. You let go, you're back at 100%. It's as simple as that. And what you're gonna do, make sure you take your parking brake off. Make sure, once again, everything's tight. Make sure you didn't leave anything under the truck. Take it for a ride, come back, make sure nothing's leaking, anything like that, and it's simple as that. All right, and lastly, take your old oil from your catch pan, pour it back into the jug. Since this is 6 quarts, you're gonna need the jug, and then a quart jug, a little smaller jug. Pour it back in, cap it off, take it to AutoZone, Advanced, O'Reilly's, any place like that, and they'll recycle it for you.